Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I'm James Wang.
And together we are
Rock Hard.
And today's a very good day.
Hell yeah.
Because we are doing a double feature.
Hell yeah.
We're watching Friday the 13th, Part 1, and Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Yeah.
And we're excited because this is a new franchise for us.
Some new territory.
Yeah, we're not too familiar with the Friday the 13th franchise, so we thought we'd sink our teeth into it. So that is our next big one that we're going to be jumping into. And the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to be doing, since there's so many goddamn movies, we're going to be doing double features for all of these. So we're going to be watching 2 movies and make one video for you.
Yeah.
And we just got done watching the first one.
Mm-hmm. And,
We'll see.
wow.
No, it's okay. It's all right. But to be honest, I really don't ever hear anybody saying that the first one is that great. And it's not terrible. And I get, like, they were trying to, you know, ride off the tails of Halloween and shit like that.
Texas
But
Chainsaw too.
It doesn't start off shitty. The first, like, I'd say half hour, 45 minutes, I was good to go.
Yeah.
But then, like, somewhere along the way, like halfway through the movie, it's only an hour and a half long. It felt like it was like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ! Like it's going bam, 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 bam. Everything is connecting in the first 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then after that, dude, it just gets slow. Slow.
I'm honestly like so convinced that like they had like a very solid like 45 minutes of like shit, and they're like, all right, well, how can we end this shit? All right, let's just fucking do this, and then we just got because yeah, like the first half hour, 45 minutes, it was great. You know, we got introduced to the characters, we got introduced to like the camp and all that shit, and you kind of just get familiar with that, and then towards the end, where kind of almost everyone is dead anyway, and then it just kind of slows down.
Yeah, especially when it gets to Alice.
Especially when it gets to Alice.
We know you've already seen this, people, but like, goddamn, when it gets to Alice at the end, I'm like, wrap it up.
Let's go.
You've knocked that bitch down like 3 times. Take her ass out. I'm just gonna run away.
Yeah.
But let's start from the beginning. The first thing I had on here was right away the music. I like the music. I like the music a lot. I feel like the music it gets me pumped, but it also it's freaky enough to get under my skin, almost like irritates me a little bit, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. Like it's not that pleasant of a sound, but it's for a slasher, it works pretty goddamn perfect. It's almost like Psycho. Like the ring, 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 ring. Like that shit. That shit. I like it a lot. But yeah, the I've heard that's like kill, or something like that.
Oh, is that really? Oh,
I've heard that, but every time I hear that shit, I hear
yeah, so I remember it too. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys know, let us know in the comments below. It does kick off with a bang with the peaceful camp.
Yeah.
In the beginning when they're all singing Kumbaya and shit. And it's always nice, like for a horror movie, you need something that feels safe, and then they flip it upside down, you know? And like that is a place to where you should feel like nothing's gonna happen here. It's fucking summer camp or whatever.
It's the middle of the fucking woods, you know, what can go wrong?
It's beautiful. Nothing. But these 2 horny kids start fucking or whatever, and then I swear to God, we weren't doing nothing. We were just messing around.
And
they die right away.
I put it starts in 1958, and then I put fake guitar playing, because whoever was playing the guitar, it was like the second guy was the first person that was doing it. It was just like super like out of like it didn't match up with the sound.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Yeah, so I put fake guitar playing, and then teens doing the deed. They yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then gets killed.
And just a little side note, you know what? When people are fucking around in here, I get it for the time. It was great, but for me, I just need a little. Just show them pump a couple times, and then let's get on with it.
A couple pumps, yeah.
Because sometimes in here, I'm like, dude, they're going at it, and it's not turning me on. I'm kind of like, I'm put off a little bit. Stop it with your little sexy bodies. Let's get to the killing. The whole legend of like Camp Blood.
Yeah.
And I just like that line, God damn it, Ralph.
Goody Camp Blood, ain't you? God damn it, Ralph, get out of here. Go on, get.
Ralph's the crazy guy that's trying to...
Yeah, crazy Ralph.
Trying to tell him, man, hey, there's crazy shit going on. But is he really that crazy? Because he's telling... They're saying don't go up there. There's all kinds of weird shit. So why is Ralph so fucking crazy?
Yeah, I don't get it either, too.
Right now, he's way crazy, though. I know we sound crazy, but
I think maybe because... Oh, no, because they're... Even, like, the people, like, in that fucking little store or whatever, you know, like, in the beginning, like, they all just seem kind of, like... it seems off with them too. I don't know. Like it just seems like there's something wrong with them too. But he's just more out there, like, fucking.
I feel like maybe they think he's involved with the shit that's been happening there,
or maybe
throughout the years.
Maybe
because he's like the town nut, but whatever. The point is, the whole town gets that there's shit that goes on there.
I did like the whole like. It gets annoying after a while, but like the quietness. It's cool at first because it does make you feel isolated, but goddamn it, it just gets so drawn out sometimes. I'm like,
yeah, the setting alone, I was like, this looks like an awesome place to work.
Yeah.
Like, I would love it. I'd be in a state of peace, just like putting the cans of beans away and stuff, and just I gotta go check on the kayaks real quick, make sure they're good to go. And
with my shirt off in my gut, like, yeah, I go check out the kayaks. Any girls want to come with me?
What's up? And Kevin Bacon totally was chubbing in his little Speedos.
Yeah. Watch here, check it out.
I basically like Alice is kind of like the Lori.
I guess
for this one at least.
Yeah.
She's kind of the one with the smarts a little bit, or at least I thought, but she was playing strip poker with the rest of them and everything too, so, or strip Monopoly.
Strip Monopoly, yeah.
But at first I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's our lawyer right there. She's Mr. Go-Getter. But she's Miss Go-Getter. She looks like John Denver.
Yeah.
That haircut.
Yeah. A bowl cut.
I don't know he was in here. And Kevin Bacon looks like Bon Jovi.
He does.
Oh, Annie's throat being slashed. I think it was the first like gore scene that we get.
Yeah.
And that's pretty damn good for the times. Give it to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me. It's not bad. That right there shows more gore than fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the whole movie.
Yeah, for sure, huh?
Mm-hmm. So in here, they're more on like showing you the kills, but it's mostly aftermath kills.
Mostly, it's like off screen, and or you see them, or there was just one that was completely off screen, like you didn't even see.
A bunch were, but it's like it's totally fine for the time. Like,
yeah,
I don't mind that because they're still trying to figure out all the bells and whistles to get it to look like real blood and guts and all that kind of shit. I can respect this one for the time, dude.
Yeah,
but like it was a little bit of a trudge to get through. Just being real. That's all it is. Ned was like my favorite character, man, and he biffed it hella quick.
Yeah, and also again off screen too.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of just like, you know, is like Jack and Marcy, like he sees them fucking, you know, macking on each other, so he's like, oh shucks, you know, there goes my chance. Rats, and then he goes and he's just like traveling along, and then he just sees someone in a cabin, and he's like, and he goes to investigate. Which in reality, I'll be like, fuck that shit, but I
know.
But he goes into the cabin, and then he's dead. Like, you don't really see anything. No struggle, no fight.
No. I'm
also thinking, too, like, you could have fucking taken her, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Pamela Voorhees. You could have
Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah, and then he's on the top bunk while Kevin Bacon and that chick are fucking getting it on.
For real.
And he busts super quick. That's what I'm talking about, people. It's like all the kissing and rubbing and everything forever.
Grabbing his butt.
And then finally, you see he puts his hand down, so you know that's when he slips it in. But when he does that, it's like, and he shakes for a second and it's over. I'm like, we could have just had that and just be done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I didn't need that.
But I think that was a huge selling point for these movies. Like, you're gonna see some titties.
Hell yeah, we didn't barely.
Saw like one, and Kevin Bacon's tits.
Yeah. I saw his butt getting squeezed.
Saw his butt. A couple little hairs poking out in the middle. In the middle of his Grand Canyon, you got a couple.
Here, watch here, check it out. I also did like the POV. Like it really just seemed like this movie was like kind of like, for me at least, I interpreted it to where it was like the way that how like, well, obviously it was from the POV of like the killer and also of the people, but also like just the way how everything looked. It seemed like you were just there too with them in presence. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I kind of like that. I kind of feel like I was like there, you know, like while I was watching it, I was like around with the group, like the way they was just positioned and everything. I don't know if that was intentional, maybe I'm just crazy.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's good filmmaking. They want to get you there. They want to get you to feel like you're a part of it. And then, so like, if an old ass movie can do that.
And like the killer POV, or like even the victim POV, I thought that was cool because usually you just do from the killer, you know, perspective of like them watching the people. But when you're like the person, like what was it like Brenda, when she was like in the archery field and she was like looking around in the rain and shit, I'm like, oh, that's awesome, you know. And you just, you know, I'm sure it's common, but I think for this was like the perfect, you know, movie to do that, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, sweet. I like that.
Good little catch. Arrow through Kevin Bacon's throat.
Yeah.
Pretty classic, but
after love making.
But I like it though. I like it, goddammit. And yeah, it's kind of slow. See it poking through, but it's even to this day, it's pretty flawless. It looks great.
It does, yeah.
You know, I don't know why he didn't just fucking get up or at least try to. He was
I know someone grabs
just kind of let that go down. Yeah, fucking grab that hand.
grab him by the head and just like poke through.
Pamela Voorhees has some fucking
Some strength.
Mhm.
Yeah, goddamn.
goddamn. That's a strong ass woman. and she was the best actress in the whole movie.
Even, yeah, I mean, like we'll get there, but her like little monologue and stuff like that when she was kind of like a little dramatic, like you know, like. But I was like, it's like, I'm sure she did it. She acted in shit before, you know, obviously before this movie, so she's kind of a little bit. So she probably did like those like 50s like movies, like you know, like so dramatic. But like yeah, she definitely was like the better actor like out of everyone, and she was like barely in the fucking movie.
That is kind of cheater, and I've heard that before. That like. It's cheating because you never saw Pamela at all throughout the whole fucking movie. So it's kind of cheating a little bit when you just throw a character that we didn't see the whole movie at the end. Like, it was her, you didn't see it coming. It's like, no shit, we didn't see it coming because you didn't fucking have her in there at all.
Barely,
But,
yeah.
So that's an old gripe I've heard for a long time, and I see it in here because the part of the fun of a whodunit is trying to guess who the fuck it is, and they really try to make you think it was Steve.
They did, yeah. It was like because she has like the same car as him.
Mm-hmm.
You saw like his feet. He left coincidentally when everything started popping off.
And his parents owned it, right? And he's the one revamping it and stuff. And yeah,
or something. I think you probably had to look it up. But yeah,
they could have done a little better. But there was a red herring. They tried to make Ralph the red herring, and they tried to make Steve the red herring.
Aside from like the kills, like being mostly off screen, I did how some of them looked. I liked how Bill, again, another off screen kill, but I just like how his body is just like hanging from the fucking door. And he's just there, and he's like trying so hard to keep his eyes closed. I saw him move a little bit.
I didn't want to say anything. I was like, I don't want to ruin it because it looked pretty cool. But I did see his eye
kind of like moving a little bit, like he's like trying to keep him closed. And I'm like, dude, come on, you know.
Like, Bill, cut it out.
Bill, all right, cut. All right, what the fuck was that?
Just close your damn eyes, Bill. Stop with the shaky.
But I still like it though. I like the hanging there. Also with like Marcy like getting the axe to the head too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of go with what you said. Like I don't know how much force it takes, but fucking drive that shit into your skull, dude. Like yeah,
I guess
force.
If it's sharp, it's sharp, man.
Oof, or yeah, maybe two. Goddamn.
Yeah, Crystal Lake is an awesome setting for a slasher. Who done it? All right, I kind of already mentioned that. But just being in the woods, it's always scary.
Yeah.
Be in the woods. But the contrast of like how people do die in the daytime, but just how much different things are at night in like that setting. Like in the daytime, it's like, you know, birds chirping and fucking, you know, water skiing and
like
all.
It's not as intimidating.
All this fun shit, you know. Just beautiful days out and not a care in the world when you're out in the wilderness like this. But then at night, it's a totally different story, and it feels 100 times more secluded. And especially when the rain kicks in, the power goes out. It's like, you're fucked. You're fucked.
All the thunderstorms, all that shit. Yeah.
And if somebody knows the layout of where you are freshly at, like you don't know the layout that well. You've only been here a few days. Like, how in the fuck are you going to know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this person Pamela has been living in the fucking woods, I guess, forever.
Yeah,
she looks great too. She's not dirty at all. She was dry as fuck when she came in there. I was like, wait a minute, weren't you supposed to be like outside doing stuff?
I didn't get that too, because like when Alice was in like in that fucking, you know, whatever in the cabin, and then Brenda's body gets chucked, or not Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda, yeah. He gets chucked through the fucking window, and it's like, and then she just starts coming down. I'm
right.
Like what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I caught it too, man. I was like,
like who did that shit then?
The people probably bought that shit in the 80s. I don't think people were thinking.
So she fucking was like, and then to the car.
Like this had to be pretty intense to watch.
I bet. Yeah.
You know, for like you're
80s?
coming off of Halloween.
Texas Chainsaw.
It was just scary for the time, but not like you didn't really see too much. You know, I mean. Bob was hanging on the wall on the door before fucking Bill was, tell you that.
Yeah.
Bill and Bob.
Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting. But this, you got to see, you know, more blood and gross stuff. And I think that's what people were like clamoring for. Like this was it seems to me like this is a new like step in slashers and horror and everything like that. Like we're actually going to show you a lot of gross stuff. And I know like there's been past movies that had gore and stuff, but I'm talking about the most popular ones, the heavy hitters, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street was coming later. That definitely upped up, gore and everything. So we were getting
Child's
there.
Play. Not child. I guess Child's Play.
And I think that's when towards late 80s or whatever, that's when they were like, we gotta start cutting this shit down. You guys are getting a little too crazy with the nasty stuff.
Yeah.
But I think for right now it was pretty groundbreaking. Could be wrong, but that's how I see it.
The chase scenes with Mrs. Voorhees and Alice.
Mm-hmm.
I already said before, like this is where it starts getting a little too drawn out.
Dude, I'm right there with you. I said drags like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So we must have been writing this about the same time.
Yeah, it was a little too drawn out for me, and I put a little side note. The fucking cabin that she was in, she didn't have a lock to that cabin, so she tied her rope around the fucking to lock the door from keeping any. After she sees Bill getting or attached to the door, she runs to the cabin, couldn't lock it, ropes it, right? Why is there no lock on that door, but there's a fucking lock on the pantry?
Mm-hmm.
When she's hiding in the pantry and she closes the fucking, she locks from the inside. I'm like, why is there a lock on the inside but not on the fucking door?
I don't know. They haven't got that one yet.
Yeah, I was trying to make it make sense. Like, well, I don't know, to keep the fat kids out, but I'm like,
yeah, maybe because it looked like there was like medicine and stuff in the back too, like supplies. So maybe it's like, these little fat little douchebags, and they're gonna try to get high off all our prescriptions that we have up here.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're kind of digging here, but they just needed a locked door inside.
I guess I don't know. I was like, well, that's so weird. I guess it was just for the setup to where she was like just opening or axing down the door. She puts her face in it. And, just for the little to call back to The Shining and whatever.
Mm-hmm. And didn't take it too far. She just kind of like glanced in there, like, you get it, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then it was just funny as shit to me. Mrs. Voorhees slapping the crap out of Alice.
Oh yeah.
So I slap you super hard.
I slap you.
all over the place.
He's taking that shit.
Oh, that was hilarious. I like that.
Yeah.
And we're getting to the end here, people. There's not much that goes on in here, so it's you pretty much watch teenagers fuck for a while, flirt around, and people dying in the middle of it.
Super early, kind of. I think it started just going bam, bam, bam. Like it starts to happen, which I guess in a way kind of makes sense because you're just like, no, I don't know, because like not that it happens like back to back, but it just seems like she had to be in one place and then go to a different place to fuck with someone else, and then hide for like ever, when someone's like brushing their teeth or whatever.
Yeah, she's everywhere.
She's fast as fuck. So I mean, or maybe she just knows her ways around. Fast,
Still pushing it though.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit. And why you dry?
Yeah, she's dry. Yeah, why
you dry?
She avoids her underground tunnels.
Yeah.
Like they did in the remake.
Which, I like that. That was cool. Made a lot of sense. No, I guess next I have Pam's decapitation.
Yeah, just chops her fucking head off.
Looked great, and you can see bone and stuff. And that I was because usually they don't.
They don't.
When you see a decapitation, and maybe that's more accurate. That you don't see much of the bone or anything. But I like how they showed some of the spine in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Ew, because that's like another layer.
And it kind of happened like slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay.
That was nice though. I like it, and you get when she's telling her story, you do get glimpses of Jason in the pond. I don't think she says that he was like physically, like ugly as fuck or whatever. I don't know. I guess you're supposed to know just by looking at him.
Yeah, like at the end and stuff. It was his birthday.
It was his birthday.
It was his birthday, and today is his birthday.
Was it the 13th of what?
June.
June? 13th of June. Okay.
So Friday. It was like Friday, June 13th. Like when it's like
just
present day. It just so happened to be the 13th.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Then I was thinking that's not too bad of an idea if you wanted to, like, the way the whole town was talking about a curse, and then we just kind of like brush it off because of Pamela Voorhees shows up and that she's like, I was a killer. So it's like, oh, okay, I guess there's no curse. But I'm like, maybe there is.
Yeah.
That could be a big reason for why Jason comes back so much, and
like that the grounds, like
something about the like area there,
ancient burial ground or something.
Something weird.
Witch magic.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're already talking like that, so it's like if you wanted to, like that, we have that Crystal Lake show coming up, and I was thinking that they could maybe do something with that, like maybe make the curse like a real thing.
They might. I mean, I feel like now is like it's like they attempted it back in in 09 to redo it. I don't know, but it was like around that weird time to where everything was kind of wacky in the fucking early 2000s, whatever. But I feel like now, with like, with the exception of the Chucky TV show, both like Welcome to Derry and shit, I feel like they might have some good writers that they actually might make it adaptable for the modern, people.
Oh, I'm sure that they got
and I think they might do some cool shit like that because that's kind of in right now, fucking supernatural stuff's kind of back in.
I just feel like you gotta do something more than just we're just gonna show the early years of Pamela with Jason's dad and watch her get beat and all this stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's just gonna be that, but like give it a reason why Jason can like come back, and maybe it's not just him. Maybe there's other creepy things that could happen there that we're not aware of yet.
Yeah.
Of curse. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a cool idea, and the whole town already fucking believes it anyway. It's like, well, that'd be cool if it was. And you could always have something because Friday the 13th is like synonymous with fucking superstition and all this weird shit happening on Friday the 13th. So like, why not make it like there's an actual curse that comes to life on Friday the 13th? Just make it literal. Like I think that's a cool idea. Almost like Blair Witchy kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it just bugs me at the end when Alice wakes up in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my God, she tells the cops, but the boy, it's Jason, the boy, he was there, or whatever. And he goes, ma'am, we didn't find any boy. And I'm just like, I don't know. It bugs the shit out of me because it's like, yeah, no shit. There's a whole fucking forest. There's a whole forest. What, you two cops went and fucking looked everywhere?
Canvassed the entire area.
We didn't find any boy. It's like, and that's supposed to just like, he's still alive. He's still out there. Oh my God.
And then they showed the lake, and it's all like little like air bubbles, like someone like under the water.
Yeah, see, look at it. Like Jason could be a creepy curse now.
Yeah, like
he's
he actually is dead, and he's just one with the earth or one with the ground of that area and shit.
Yeah, I just wish they would have done something like said a more memorable line. Give him. All we found was this and some pieces of his gross hair or something. I don't know, something. Show something
His
that
tooth.
Jason could be there, but to be like, we didn't find any boy. She's like, oh my God.
Oh, dear heavens.
And you just woke up in the hospital, so how much of this was real and how much wasn't?
That's also true.
Yeah, because you just woke up, so wasn't that Jason,
You
little boy in your head?
Yeah, you just imagine shit.
Oh, I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Anyway, and I realized Pam's knife
Yes.
looks a lot like that knife. So, I wonder if Scream took a little hint from Friday the 13th and said, you know what, that's a cool knife, I think we're going to use it. But I just noticed that. And that's it, people. That's all I have. You have anything else?
No, I do not.
Alrighty. So, all in all, I felt like it was cool for like half of it, and then the last half, I think, dragged like a motherfucker. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else we have in store because this one, it didn't do much for me. I can skip this one anytime. We're going to go watch Friday the 13th, Part 2. We'll be right back. See you in a second.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm not sure what to do with my hands. And we're back.
Yeah.
We just finished watching Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, people, I like this one mucho better.
Yeah.
This one kicks ass. I can see why this is like a fan favorite.
Yeah, and then I think like the way that it goes, for me personally, I wrote down that it kind of has the same beats as the first movie, but it's definitely not as like drawn out than like the first one. Yeah. Up to a certain point, like like in the first movie, like the first like 30 minutes is good, and then it kind of drags out towards the end. And this, it kind of feel like the same movie, or I kind of feel like this is the movie they wanted to make. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like I was thinking about it, I'm like, because it kind of has like the same beats as the first movie. Like it's like someone like they're trying to go to the fucking camp, and then people start dying, and then like it kind of had like that same shit. But I kind of like this one better because it doesn't seem like drawn out. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I feel you. I feel like it's like more fleshed out.
Yeah,
like there's a ton more characters, even though we don't see half of them for too long. Like,
no, yeah.
They're over there swimming and everything, and then they go down to the town, and then we just kind of leave them there, and then there's like 5 or 6 people we gotta kill, and then
there we go.
We're in and out of this motherfucker. But that's why, you're right though. I dig this a lot for just knowing what the fuck it is, and we're in and we're out. Mm-hmm. And it is a sequel. It is like what a sequel should be. You got to ramp up the kills, ramp up the kill count.
Yeah.
And just people in general. The kills got to be gorier, but then at the same time, your kill count's got to be higher. And if it's a Friday the 13th movie, you got to have all the sexy stuff. And in the last one, I was like, come on, get to it. Just show a little pump and get out. They kind of do that here.
A little bit,
like
yeah.
They have to do their skimpy shit or whatever, but it's in and out. You see some tits and ass, and then that's it. Man, then it's just over. You know, it's not like this big. They make out for a little bit and fuck, but it's not as drawn out as it was in the last one.
No.
So I feel like they kind of like learned a lot from the first one, which is amazing because it's just a year later.
Yeah.
Even though there's a 5-year time jump here, this is just.
Which got me confused too. So it was so is every movie just in the future now? Like there's just this,
I guess
because like with the whole story of Jason, like he's like, I guess he watched the mom get killed from the first movie, so he was alive. Like that was kind of like one of the things they talked about in this movie, to where like, oh, like he must have watched his mom get killed and he fucking just raised himself in the woods or something.
Yeah. But
we thought he was dead, and that was like the whole like point. And then I guess he never really actually drowned. It was just the mom fucking being paranoid, like, oh fuck, my kid almost died, so fuck everybody, So then so that's why I like the second one too a lot more, because they kind of expanded more on the lore from the first movie and kind of answered some questions and whatnot.
Gotcha. I did find out in this one I could hear kill, kill, kill. I could actually hear kill, kill. It sounded different than the cha cha cha, the chi chi chi. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Swear to God, that's all I heard in the last one we just watched. But in the second one, I could hear the kill, kill, kill. And then I heard some ch-ch-ch stuff too, but I could hear kill, kill, kill in here. So I was like...
Yeah.
I don't know if they meant for that to be heard in the first one or if they added that in here. But I heard it this time, people, so I don't know. But I also heard the ch-ch-ch stuff too.
I feel like they kind of mixed it, but like at the beginning, like and like in the opening, kind of like the opening scene, to where like it just shows it kind of like they kind of give you like the fucking previously on Friday the 13th part 1,
yeah.
And they give you, that was the kind of thing that kind of dragged. It was like they kind of like the first like 5 minutes was just like the last 5 minutes of the first movie. So, I mean, if you were watching them back to back, you would have been like, okay, why? You might have probably skipped it. I think we probably should have skipped it, but we just kind of just wrote it through. But yeah, like it kind of just shows you the last events, or the event of the last movie, and then it just takes place with Alice returning. Like she, takes place, like her showing her life 5 years after whatever happened from the first movie. And yeah, she's like tripping out. I guess she like moved away from her family or something.
Well, I think she dies a couple months after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's part of the legend now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then 5 years from, I guess, when she died, I guess is when this one takes place. Like 5 years from the last massacre at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, it was weird. And then she died 2 months after
it's like
the hospital and shit like that.
Yeah.
From the last one. And so it's 5 years now. I don't know. Whatever.
Like the time, like that whole time jump thing is confusing as fuck, but I did like that opening scene with her like going around the house.
That was sick.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely like that. That's the thing though. Like it was long, but it was cool. Like at the end, like with the jump scare and all that shit. Like her and then like her fucking like taking a quick ass shower. Like she literally just gets it and then gets out, and it was like, okay, that was quick as fuck. Like I don't know if it was just intentional or I don't know what, or just take a short shower. I don't know, but I did like that whole like following her around the house, doing her usual routine and shit like that. And then yeah, fucking just getting jump scared by a fucking cat.
That cat got me. That cat got me. This is pretty much the first time watch for me, so I was like, God damn it, little bastard got me. And then she finds a head in the fridge.
Yeah.
And for a second, I was like, whose head is that? Is that fucking Pam's?
I think it might be the mom's head. Yeah.
But her head was in the fucking cabin later. Unless he just picked up the head and takes it with him everywhere he goes.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't remember anyone from the first movie getting their head cut off.
And we just watched it.
Someone
might have, and we were just like, yeah. Except for Pam.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's the only one that kind of got her head cut off. I feel like everyone else just got stabbed or slit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been her head, yeah.
Yeah. And then he just takes it with him wherever.
He just travels it.
Come on, Mom.
Let's go.
Get your shit, Mom. We gotta go.
Fuck, Mom. Jig us up. Run.
And then she she gets the ice pick through the fucking temple, bro.
That was I like that kill a lot.
So we're starting off with a bang here. It does take a while just because we're rehashing the ending of the first one. But it's like, why do we have to go back so fucking far with that?
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, they're going back to like the cop talking to her and all this shit. But anyway, yeah, once we get to like, okay, this is really kicking off. She gets the ice pick through the fucking head. Then there's that fucking sweet music again.
He has the courtesy of like just moving the fucking kettle off the heat.
What a guy.
Come on.
He's like, I just want to kill you.
And
I don't want to burn your house down.
Title card.
Yeah.
I don't know why they need to add that in, but he took off the kettle and then title card.
Because he's not a monster. Everybody says he's a monster. He's just a murderer. Now we have Crazy Ralph is back.
Crazy Ralph.
He's back for a little bit. This takes place at Packanack.
Yeah, I wrote down the name because it's Packanack Lake region.
Yeah, so this is like by Crystal Lake.
It's like I think it's like a cross. Like literally, it's like Crystal Lake, and then like it's like right there across. So it's like within the same area anyway.
And the townsfolk ain't too happy about them being that close to that camp. They're like, you know what happens? A lot of bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bunch of fucking bullshit. You never want to listen to the people in town. They're like, no, this happens, dude.
And
like,
you would think it would be like national news, like, yo, some shit went down here.
Yeah, this would be a big deal. I don't know, but they just fucking whatever. These cocksuckers see a profit and they go after it, my friends. You know what I'm talking about. They don't care about the legends. They don't care if anybody dies. They don't believe it. Well, they're going to now.
The camp is not even open yet. It's like it's gonna be open soon, and they're trained. So it's again, this is the part where I was saying where like they're kind of using the same beats as the first movie, to where like they're just training new counselors, and then the fucking camp hasn't opened yet, so they're training their new people, and then it's gonna open soon, and then shit happens before they open. Kind of the same beat as the first movie, but I did like this one more for like the suspense. I think the suspense in part 2 is definitely way more. I think the first movie was definitely more like the shock kills, you know, like the fucking throat slit and the fucking Kevin Bacon getting the fucking arrow through the neck. Those are the shock kills, and I think part 2 definitely like they heavily focused on the suspense, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. I have that too. That's the jumping quality. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell like right away. This
Like-
is they got a bigger budget.
And this is the movie I feel like this is the movie they wanted to make too.
Bigger budget, bigger cast. Things look cleaner and brighter. Like things are just they're matching up right.
Yeah.
Like when like Jenny's running to her car at one point or whatever, like that camera guy chasing her is like right on her. Like it doesn't miss a beat.
And she fell.
and then quickly into the car with the pitchfork coming through and stuff. There's a lot of good shit in here. That's what I'm saying. I can see why this is like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And so far, it's making its way up my list.
Yeah.
I really don't have a full Friday the 13th list because I haven't seen all these movies, but if I just have 1 and 2, this is the better one.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now. I'll die on that fucking hill. Who wouldn't? I would love to meet somebody that, you know, thinks the first one is the best. Because I don't know, man.
Make yourself known.
Make yourself known.
Make yourself known. I put that I like the music in this one too. Again, it kind of adds more to the suspense element to this movie too. I don't know. There's just something about like these slashers. I mean, Scream does that too. You know, like literally any other, or Halloween does that too. Like all these like big slashers, and yeah. And I'm very excited to see what other, you know, how could they do it more in the later movies and stuff like that. Because so far we're 2 movies in, and yeah, the music, even the first movie wasn't that great, but I like the music in that one.
Yeah, this one is the same thing. It's there's more going on, but there's definitely, it still has that same kind of like, it's almost annoying, but it's not there. But it's just to get your senses going a little bit. And I really do think you have to thank Alfred Hitchcock for that, because it's very psycho, but
oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know, it still works, so why not use it?
And then I also like the POV element again. They used the same shit from the first movie, like also too on Paramount Plus where we watched it on, the fucking posters are the same. So maybe I think is this like intentionally to make like the first one again?
I don't know.
Because it just kind of just sets up like Jason being like the killer in this one, as the same as the mom in the first one. But I mean, I want to see the third one and see how it starts. Because if this is like the same thing, and then they're just gonna just keep doing the POV thing, unless they may not already. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that like they don't give a fuck as these things go on. I do know that. So I do know that like we shouldn't even think too hard about the continuity of everything. But let's just see how it unravels. Ralph, poor Ralph.
Yeah.
He gets taken out by being strangled by barbed wire around a tree.
Bro got.
Yeah, he did. And I thought they were going to keep him around a little bit. I was like, oh, he could be a nice, like, reoccurring character that you know.
That Jason doesn't fuck with him. He's like, he's got enough going on.
Yeah. And he's like, please, motherfucker.
You talking that shit, bitch?
There you are, bitch. I
fucking found you.
It's like, all this time, Jason, you could have killed him whenever. Whatever. He decided to in this movie. And it's sad, though. Because I kind of like Ralph. I mean, he's a crazy guy, standing in people's cabins and stuff, in their closets and weird shit. But,
yeah,
you know, he means well. He was trying to tell him, like,
again, like we said in the last part of the first movie, to where like everyone else is like, yo, some shit went down there, and he says it too, but he's fucking crazy. I guess it's like his approach, like, you know.
I guess, yeah, you just gotta
too close, or he's just weird with it.
It's like it's that thing. It's like it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah,
you know?
I think
it's
that's
like,
what it
and
is.
you're just coming off a little too strong, so
you're crazy.
Fucking crazy ass Ralph. Anyway, yeah, he biffs it, and it's pretty good.
This was another thing that I also kind of like. Not that I like but this, like, it's very bold. It's very ballsy of them. They show a fucking like dog, or like an animal. His guts is fucking ripped. I thought it was a dog. It looked like a dog. Was it a dog, right? Or am I tripping?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When fucking, what's it called? That blonde couple, like Jeff and Sandra, they go and they try to, when everyone's swimming and they're trying to go sneak into Crystal Lake, haha, and then they come across, and then they see like this dog and it's just fucking ripped open and like guts everywhere. It looked like a dog, but I don't know if it was any other animal. Here, check it out.
Check it out. I'm gonna have to see it. Maybe I was getting something at that time or something.
Yeah, and then that's when the cop approached behind him, like, what are you kids doing here and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but they just came across because what's it called? I forgot one of Terry.
Yeah.
She has a dog named Muffin, and then that dog just randomly just wanders off by itself, and then you just see it approach Jason, like its feet, and then you don't see it again. And then that's when, Jeff and Sandra go and they try to sneak into Crystal Lake or whatever, and then they just see like a fucking pile of like a dog ripped open or some shit. And I thought it was Muffin. I was like, oh, no way. But I still like how they just showed like these fucking animals just, ripped open. It just kind of just shows like, that like Jason does not give a fuck.
No, he's lived in these fucking mountains forever, man.
Bro's gotta survive somehow.
Yeah, he can trap a motherfucker, which he does. Mm-hmm. He can hunt. He can track. He's pretty smart. You might think he's dumb because the way he looks. Hey, don't judge a book by his cover. But he's not. He's well equipped. Yeah. Well, you brought up the cop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This bugged me because once the cop busts them and takes them back to Camp Pancake or whatever. Packanack or whatever.
Yeah, Packanack.
He's going back to the station, I'm assuming, and he's just driving, and he sees Jason, or he sees somebody cross the road from one side to the other.
Yeah.
And he stops and acts like this asshole was trying to burn the whole place down or something like that. This guy didn't do anything. It's Jason. Obviously, it's Jason.
Yeah.
But, like, he didn't do anything to warrant this cop chasing him. And he was just like, hey, stop, buddy. And then he didn't stop, and he just kept walking. But, dude, this cop chases him fucking far into the goddamn woods. Like, far, far, far. And even takes breaks.
An example of, like, this is, like, a little too drawn out. Like, you definitely could have just cut the chase a little bit.
I don't understand what
or why even have it in the first place.
The only thing I can come up with is, like, unless he got a hunch about the legend. Like, if he really believed the legend, and he was like, fuck, am I finally seeing Jason, like, this mountain man retard run through the... Yeah. And so maybe that was why, but I was like, if he just thought this was just some guy walking in the woods, I don't know why he went through the big trouble of fucking chasing him down, because he went far in there.
He chased him. He took a couple of breaks, like, and it kept going, and then stopped, and then and then it just kept running. But it is the way that it happened. It just seemed like it was like intentional, like he wasn't supposed to stop, but he stopped anyway. And I'm like. He's like this older cop. I'm just like, dude, fucking relax. Like, you're like days away from retirement. Why risk it? Like, just fucking let's go.
I don't know.
That's
the thing. Yeah, it's just it seemed a little too much for the cop to be doing that. But if he did think it was like the legend of Jason, there he is. Like, he's fuck. I'm gonna get him. Fuck this. Before he kills any of them kids.
More of them kids.
No, Jason kills him.
Yeah, he follows him to his little cabin. And I put right here, Jason lives in a shithole.
A literal shithole.
A literal shithole. It's just the cabin in the middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm. He got a little chair with the seat open, and there's a bucket right by it. But then he had a toilet too.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he just doesn't know how to use this. So he's like, I know this though. It's like, yeah,
when in Rome,
cut out a seat. We're gonna do that for here. Let's fucking cut some holes, get the screen buckets, and put it underneath.
It's as good as any other toilet.
So the next thing that I have, I put Scott's death.
Yeah.
I have the fucking. So this is like around the part of the movie to where they just kind of like started like getting rid of like the non-important people.
Mm-hmm. Thank God, because he was annoying me. Scott was kind of douchey.
He was kind of douchey, yeah.
Unibrow.
And what's it called? So the fucking they're like, oh, this is our last chance of going into town, whatever, go to a bar, whatever, haha. And yeah, and fucking like a group of people just go and they take off. So that kind of gets rid of like majority of the people. Yeah, we're only left with like 5 people left at this camp or whatever. And yeah, fucking Scott's perv ass fucking follows Terry. She goes in. She just wants to fucking soak in the lake.
That's it.
That's it. Can our girl soak at night
in the freezing cold water? But god damn it, Scott has to come and take her chonies away and everything. Little pervert. But then this was where Jason catches him in a trap.
Yeah.
It's all set up and he gets caught and he's hanging upside down. And then she goes and looks for a knife. Mm-hmm. But Jason found a knife. Or he has a machete.
Yeah, he has a machete, which was goddamn.
And while that guy's hanging there, it was funny when he was hanging there too. It was just like,
yeah, he's like,
there's nothing you can do. But anyway,
nah, dude, not me. If that was me, I would fucking just fucking lift myself up, strong core.
It's strong, like Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. Oh my god, when he's like hanging like his back like this, he was fucking lifting himself up. God damn,
it's impressive shit.
But yeah, fuck Scott, dude.
Yeah, he gets it. I was kind of hoping he would get like his whole face cut off or something crazy.
No,
it's like machete. But
I was confused. He gets kind of like he has a machete, but he uses the back side of the machete instead of like the front part. I guess the back part's like sharp as fuck too. He must be sharpening his tools because goddamn.
Because he knows what he's doing. He's a mountain man.
He's a mountain man.
And I don't know. It looked like he had another eye too. So I don't know why he just put one eye there. Like why don't you have one there?
I think that's the good eye.
You have one eye hole here. And one eye anyway, wheelchair guy is a stud.
Mark, yeah. Mark.
That's his name.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I was like, who the fuck is this? What is his name? Yeah,
Vicky
Mark.
can't. Dude, she wants to fucking. She wants to tear him up, and I'm happy to see it. You know?
Yeah, finally.
Because he's over there. He's just a good guy, and he talks about how he's paralyzed in a car accident, and he's like, "I'm not going to give up, though. The doctors say I'm not going to walk again, but
fucking, I got this. Dude.
Yeah, I'll walk." And then she was like, "So just your legs don't work, or does everything else work, or whatever?" He's like, "I do just fine," or something like that, right? But Jason doesn't let them fuck.
No.
Nope.
You don't get that happy ending, bro.
Nope. This poor kid's already in a wheelchair, and he slices him right in the face with the machete.
It's fucking crazy. I think that's probably like that's probably one of the most famous like deaths of the entire franchise. I think everyone
rolls down. Yeah.
Like
it's still fucked up.
It's fucked up because yeah, like fucking Vicky fucks off and puts on brown chonies instead, just doing her own thing.
Yeah, what's with that too? She was like, I'm gonna go change or whatever, and she's already wearing black chonies, which are like typically like, oh, those are fuck chonies. You know what I mean? Like they're already good looking, whatever. She goes and trades them for brown, like the color that you never want to. You never want to think about with sex. It's like dirty shit color. Anyway,
while she's fucking off doing that, and then Mark hears a sound and he tries to go outside, and then yeah, he takes a fucking machete to the face, which is so fucked up, and then his body is just limp and then just goes down the stairs. But yeah, like I've seen that clip of that like so many times. I'm like, but it's like the most famous scene ever of the entire franchise.
And it just shows that Jason doesn't really have a heart.
No,
he doesn't care at all. He was like, "Fuck you. You think you're safe because you're in a wheelchair? Nah, bruh." Right in your face. Oh, this pissed me off. Jenny watching Jason fuck up Paul.
Oh, yeah.
At the cabin, at like Paul's cabin or whatever. The nice one. I think it's like the clubhouse or whatever, where everybody's hanging out. Yeah. Jenny senses that there's someone else in the room. Mm-hmm. And then Paul's over there dicking around at the window or something like that. They're looking to turn on a light. And then she can kind of see Jason coming up with the spear behind.
Yeah, she's like, there's someone in this room.
Yeah, there's someone, and she could see him coming. And then she's like, oh my God, he's right there. And then they start tussling or whatever, Paul and Jason. But Jenny just stands there, like she's like, fucking, he's like figuring out. But it's like, do something, like throw something at the guy, do something. But she's, I don't know if they just didn't know how to shoot that very well or whatever. Because the rest of the movie is fine, but with that, it's like they made her look kind of stupid there. Because I'm like, she's like quick on her toes this whole fucking movie, and then right now she's like, there's too many shots of her looking at Paul and not doing shit. There's like
just
3 times
staring at him.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 times it goes back to her, and I'm like, you're still not doing anything? What are you doing? Like,
for real.
And Paul's just like, God, fuck, you know?
Help, bitch.
And then I guess Jason just knocks him out, and then he goes after Jenny. Anyway, that bugged me a little bit.
Yeah, and then this is, again, like I said, the same beat as the first movie, just the chasing between the killer and the final girl and stuff like that, and kind of goes all over the fucking the camp or whatever. And I also I had to write this down because I totally forgot. So she's able to like outsmart Jason because she's a fucking psychology student. That's why she's able to outsmart this guy. And that's why she's able to, that's why when she went to the fucking cabin and shit to, you know, whatever, she just thought that someone lived there to get help or whatever. And then she sees fucking Mrs. Voorhees' fucking shrine of her headless fucking body, or her head right there on the shrine or whatever. And then all of a sudden just thought of the magical idea, let me just put on her sweater.
Yeah.
And then make it seem like I'm the mom or whatever. But that was supposed to be like, she's a psychology student, so she uses psychology to fuck with Jason mentally.
Very cool. Yeah, because I was picking it up like at the fucking bar when they were talking about it, and she was like, you know, what if Jason is real? And they're like, shut up, no, it's not real, it's fucking bullshit. And then she was going in all deep about like how seeing his mom get her head cut off, that like how that would fuck with him and everything like that.
Doesn't have any friends. Fucking what is he? What does she call him?
Fucking retarded or something like that.
Fucking retarded.
She calls him retarded. She calls him, I don't know. She calls him a bunch of stuff, but the retarded stuck out. And then, yeah, Jenny tricking him was like tits.
Yeah.
And he does fall for it. And I guess they got Pam to come back for a couple little things, huh? Because unless that was shit from the first one that they just kept, but it was like pretty flawless going back
like
and forth from
like
her
on
face.
Her face, like just kind of. Yeah, I think she might have came back for this.
And Jason, you sweet simp boy, you fucking fell for it.
He did.
You fell for it.
Or kind of. Almost.
Not for too long.
Not for too long, though.
Not for too long.
But I did like that, though. He was like, yeah, fucking... And then, yeah, and he's like not buying it at first and trying to swing, and she's like, Jason, mother's talking to you. Like, fucking try... Yeah, like, and she's like using the language like a mother would say and stuff like that. So, yeah, so props to her. And also, yeah, the classic trope of like the final girl outsmarting the fucking villain. Ha ha ha, you know?
For now.
For now.
Jason does get his at the end, and it scared me.
Yeah, that one actually got me.
Yeah, so everything's hunky dory. Paul and Jenny go into a different cabin, and they think someone's at the door. They hear a noise. Paul goes and looks outside, and it's that little dog.
Muffin.
Muffin's okay. Hey, Muffin made it, people. Muffin comes in, and then you think everything's hunky dory, but no, Jason fucking, and he doesn't have a mask, and he's ugly as shit, and he grabs. Oh, I keep wanting to call her Alice. It's Jenny.
Yeah.
Grabs Jenny. And it's like the same boat shit that you saw in the first one where Jason came out of the water and grabbed Alice into the lake. And this time he's just busting through a window. But that jump scare got me like a motherfucker. He was like,
oh, come here. And then it got me. God damn, yeah, that one got me.
And then it showed her getting wheeled off into an ambulance, and that was that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what happens in 3.
And then she's asking, like, oh, where's Paul?
Yeah, where's Paul? So,
like, if Paul's not there, so, like, is he dead or something? I think that was supposed to be, like, the
little breadcrumbs.
Little breadcrumbs. Like, is he dead or not? Ooh, who knows? You know? Ooh.
So, I don't know. Maybe they'll answer it in 3. Maybe they won't.
Maybe not.
We'll find out. But God damn it, man. So, all in all, not too bad, huh?
No, yeah, this one definitely, like I said, it definitely has the same beats as the first movie. It kind of followed like that same. I think for me personally, I just think it's intentional, but I don't know. I could be just wrong or stupid, but like for me, it just seems very like it kind of followed. Unless the third movie's like this too, then they just have a formula. But if not, then I feel like that first and second one, it seemed intentional that they kind of did the same shit, especially towards the end and all that stuff. But I still like this one way better though.
Oh yeah, for sure. My money's on this one.
The suspense, like the music, the people, they were actually like decent, you know.
Yeah, everybody's really good. It looked like they got a bigger budget. It looks like they were like, we know what this is. Let's just get to it and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think they definitely knew what they were doing this time around.
But didn't like just completely fuck over everything in the first one. They try to keep some lore going and try to have some kind of story going. So I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I never have to watch the first one again, but I would definitely watch this one again anytime. Alrighty, well, that's all we have for you, people.
Yeah.
You have anything else?
No sore.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you have subscribed, God bless you.
Thank you.
We will never ask, but it means a lot to us, so thank you. And we will see you again on the next one. But for right now, this is Rock Hard out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Doodles.
Fucking poodles.